morning, morning. Coragem.
Hi viewers, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying tuned to Tobago Updates Television. I want to shout out to Akin Labi and the team for holding down the fort in the previous half hour. But we are into the best segment on a Friday morning. It's sports. We're talking sports this morning, and I'm talking about should I say a new sport here in Tobago? Yes, I should say a new sport in Tobago. But before we get into the discussion, I want to say big up to the West Indies one time. Big up to the West Indies one time. We are 4-4 in the T20 World Cup, and we are looking good for our third T20 title. Now, if they win, those say I blight them, right? Because I don't love to say I like to blight teams. But so far, so good to the West Indies. But guys, we're talking pickleball this morning. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, pickleball this morning. And I have on set with me Liselle James. Liselle James, Sweet Spot Tobago. Good morning to you, Miss James.
Hi, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, fantastic. And thank you so much for accepting this interview this morning. Now, Liselle, I have been seeing some friends of mine who have gone past their best in whatever sport they were used to play, footballers, netballers. I'm seeing now that they are very active in playing this particular sport called pickleball. Well, before we get into that discussion, for someone who is an advocate for the sport of pickleball, right. I must say, as a sport enthusiast, it's the first time I'm actually hearing and seeing people playing it in Trinidad and Tobago. So just for us for persons probably just like me in Tobago who are not aware of pickleball, let's give a background of pickleball and its origin and all these different things.
Okay, so pickleball was created about 60 years ago in the US, and it is basically a mix between tennis, table tennis, and badminton.
Right.
So the actual size of a pickleball court is the size of a badminton court.
Right.
Right? You play with paddles, some of the paddles and the balls. I'll show you. Like these are the paddles here.
Right.
And you play with a wiffle ball.
What's it called?
A wiffle ball.
Right.
Right? It's a plastic ball with a couple holes inside. But what it is, it's a very light ball and a light paddle. So it makes it easy for anybody to pick up and control.
Right.
Now, once you have a background, a sporting background, let's say you played tennis, you played badminton, you played table tennis when you were younger. Even we have netball players, volleyball players. Once you have like that hand-eye coordination, you're going to pick it up super quickly. And even if you don't, the sport is so easy to pick up. That has led to the popularity right now. Because you come and we'll get you playing matches. First time you come, we're going to have you play a match and you're going to have fun. It's going to be competitive. Easy to learn, hard to master.
Do we have a national team, a national pickleball team?
So we have a national pickleball team currently. We did the World Cup last year. I was a part of the World Cup team for last year. And we also going to do Caribbean Championships, which is in 3 weeks in Bermuda.
Right.
And we have actually 4 people from Tobago on this team.
So can you name the 4 persons?
So the 4 persons, they are Samantha.
Right.
I would call her the spirit of the team. She's the cheerleader. You can't have a team without Samantha. Then you have Jayshawn. Jayshawn is 14 years old.
Right.
This kid is amazing. And you have Josh. Josh is the trailblazer. He's the one who, if you really want to come and try your luck at challenging somebody at Sweet Spot, try Josh.
Okay.
And then you have myself.
Right.
I would say I'm probably hard trying to just keep everybody together and take us to the Caribbean Championships.
Yeah. So you are the person that spearheading this sport in Tobago. Is there like an association in Tobago, a national association?
So pickleball is such a new sport. The National Association for Trinidad and Tobago is now being formed.
Right.
So that should come on board within a couple of months. In Tobago, I think there were some people playing recreationally, but we came up mid last year, and we started to do it on a larger scale and open it up to the public and started to give lessons and get more people involved.
Yeah.
So.
But who can play pickleball? I mean, is there like an age a bracket? Because you mentioned once you are physically active, you can participate. But what if someone wants to take it further? What's an ideal age to say come and try to represent the country?
Right. First of all, in terms of if you want to do recreationally,
yeah,
I have played with people who are 82 years old.
Wow.
And I have played with people who are 6 years old.
Right.
So it spans all age groups. It's one of the few sports that is intergenerational.
Yeah.
And you can play with any age group and it can be competitive. Right? In terms of national team-wise now, right now, it is the junior side of things. It's now starting to build.
Okay.
It's a perfect time actually to get involved in the sport because it's now starting to get national representation. It's the fastest growing sport in the US at the moment. And I think it's something that really keeps you active in that.
Yeah.
When you come, when you visit the courts, you realize how much you see people laughing. It's as if people forget that they used to like to compete. And then when you come and you introduce, we have a lot of adults.
Yeah.
And people are shocked when they come and you see all these adults just laughing, enjoying themselves, working out. My only warning for pickleball is that it is addictive.
Is that I like that.
Once
but
you
it's a good
start
addiction.
To play,
That's a good addiction, though.
Once you start to play, you just can't help but want to come back, and you get that dopamine hit every time you hit the ball.
Right.
But my best recommendation is just come and try it, and you'll see for yourself how this sport has been able to change so many lives in terms of people who were not active before. They start pickleball, and then all of a sudden now they have a reason to come out to work out. People are shocked when they leave their t-shirt wet. There's like they didn't realize they was having so much fun, and they didn't realize that it was such a workout they were having.
Yeah, and tell me about the courts in Tobago.
Right.
Where are you located? The courts in Tobago? Because I know from what I've seen on social media, you normally train at like Blue Haven area. There's a court there. That's the main area. Are there other courts in Tobago that you practice?
So right now we renovated the Blue Haven courts, and this is what we're using. So my initiative when I moved back to Tobago was to have a court to play. So we renovated that court, and we're using Blue Haven next to the Bacalet Beach entrance.
Yes.
This is where we play.
Yeah.
I am aware that I believe Crown Point Hotel has a court, but to my understanding, it's only for guests.
It's only for guests, okay.
Yeah, and I think there are probably some pockets throughout that I am not sure if they officially have a group or they just play for fun.
Okay.
But I can tell you, you come to us and we give you all the equipment you need. We get you up and running from this first session. We'll teach you the rules. I think the hardest part of pickleball is probably the rules at first.
So we can discuss that. Because you mentioned it's similar to table tennis and also squash. All right. I mean, how do you win in terms of like sets? How much points? And tell me about the how do you get points? And is it like doubles and singles as well? Similar.
So the most popular version is doubles.
Doubles, right?
Why? Because the court is so small and you tend to be so close to each other.
Yeah.
I always say this is when the old talking happens. What also makes pickleball popular is all the talk that you're throwing back and forth. So close.
So pick on in between.
Yeah.
I like that.
You should hear what is going on, and everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
So you scoring, you go from 0 to 11.
So okay.
Right. The only thing about scoring is that you can only win a point when you're serving.
You can only win a point when you're serving.
So when you're not serving, you can't win a point. You're trying to get back the serve.
Oh, all right. So they flip a coin for first serve?
Yeah, you flip a coin for first serve, and then you rotate the serving.
So up to 11, and then how many sets you play?
So usually, it depends on which tournaments you enter. So usually you'll play for recreational, you play one set.
Play one set, okay.
You can have best of 3.
Right. Okay.
And then you also play singles. Now singles is, doubles, 2 people, less court to cover. So it's more manageable for most people.
Yeah.
Singles now, small court, one person, it means you're running back and forth.
Yes, that's plus.
You just have to.
Yeah.
You just have to hold on for their life during singles.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are enjoying the singles as well.
And is it like an inexpensive sport? Because I'm seeing the paddles here. I mean, what's it cost for, like, I know some people like to go professional.
Yes.
This is a professional one, right?
Yes.
And this is like average how much?
Paddles go from, you can start as cheap as 300 TT.
Right.
And then you can go all the way up to 1600 TT.
Wow.
That's pro paddles if you want to get pro. Currently, we have all the equipment available on sale.
Yeah.
So again, once you come to Sweet Spot, we have everything you need pickleball related.
Okay, so someone watching the interview here now and they want to get involved. Tell me about contacts and days that you guys are at Bacalet, and how can they get in touch with you guys?
So we are every day except Mondays. Mondays are the only day we close. You can find us some mornings, but every evening we're there at 6:30.
From 6, okay.
6:30, but you just contact us. The number is 720-2025. You send us a WhatsApp, and then we will get you into the session.
Okay, and is there like a fee attached to train?
Right. So the fee to come, there's a one-time. If you want to do it one session, you pay $50.
Right.
However, most people usually take one of our packages, which is 10 sessions, and you pay $350. So it comes down to $35 a session.
Right.
And the sessions, though, the packages do expire, you can share it with somebody. Like we have a lot of people just reoccurring. They decide how much they want to play for the month, and they come twice a week or 3 times a week.
And this is obviously to cover the cost for rental at the facility and also for the equipment.
So you don't have to have equipment to come.
Right.
You come and we're gonna give you equipment. We'll always provide the balls. We always provide the balls. We have equipment for you to borrow. If when you want to move up and get your own, that's in your own timing. But to start, you come and we give you all the equipment. We give you an introduction, and we have you up and running and playing.
Okay, so is there any plan for you to, like, say, form an association with you leading the charge in Tobago?
I would love to consider that option of forming the charge. I think it would definitely be a community decision. For now, we're trying to get the sport as recognized as possible.
Right.
Trying to get sponsorship for the national players we have going to Bermuda in the next few weeks. So it's about just building the community step by step, and where the roads lead, I continue to take the charge as long as everybody allow me to.
Yeah, because I saw on your Facebook page that you are trying to raise, I think it's US 25,000. I saw.
Yeah, that's TT.
That's TT.
Yeah.
Oh, TT. Sorry, TT. $25,000.
Yeah.
That's for the Caribbean.
The Caribbean Championship.
The Caribbean Championship. And that's why I asked about the association, because if you have an association, then you can approach governmental organizations to get the support. Because, as I said before, I've seen on my social media a number of persons participating and laughing, having a good time, and it's an opportunity to represent. I mean, get a sweating and then also represent the country.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell me about your career specifically, because you are a national player. Right. Some of the countries that you have visited to participate, and I mean the highlight of your career thus far.
So thus far, last year I would have done Caribbean Championships in Cayman Islands.
Right.
That was basically my first time traveling to play. I would say that was definitely the highlight, because it was at that moment you realize, wow, this is possible.
It's a big thing.
It is happening. And so in terms of the national teams, you have to keep qualifying every time they have an event.
So how do you qualify?
So they hold trials in Trinidad, and you have to go down and you have to play against the other players who are trying to qualify. So that happened for Caribbean Championships, and then it happened for the World Cup.
Right.
The World Cup now happened in Fort Lauderdale. That was in November. And
that's last November.
Last November.
Okay, and how did Trinidad and Tobago?
So the Caribbean Championships last year in Cayman Islands, we came third. Trinidad and Tobago placed third.
Right.
And now in World Cup, we came out of our group. That was one of the highlights for us. And then we lost in the in the bracket phase after that, but
Okay.
we were proud that we came out of
Right.
the group.
Yes.
And now we're moving on to Caribbean Championships,
Caribbean
which is in
Championship.
Bermuda.
And that's a qualifier for another world event as well?
So it's going to have a World Cup again at the end of this year.
Right. So it depends on how you do in the Caribbean qualifiers. That will determine if you're going to make it to the World Cup. Is that how it works?
No, right
Okay.
now they have 68 countries
Wow.
in the World Cup.
Right.
Because pickleball is still new,
Right.
they facilitate all the countries.
Everybody who once you have a participating group in the country,
Yeah,
you participate.
you
Okay.
participate.
But you have to fund
But
yourself.
you have to fund yourself. So far, you have to fund yourself, but the association, I understand, is coming on board pretty
Fantastic.
soon
Yeah.
for the entire Trinidad and Tobago. And then from there, we can now trickle down and do the right procedures to get it up and running fully.
That's fantastic. How big is the group in Tobago though?
In Tobago, I would say we have like active members,
Yeah.
50 people.
50 persons participating.
Yeah, every night you'll come. And people are always shocked by how many cars they have parked up outside, and they
Yeah.
try to figure out what is happening here. You know.
So this was at what?
So this is the people who qualified for the national
Oh,
team.
right.
So we have four of us being from Tobago.
Right.
And then we qualify with the other 6 who are from Trinidad.
Oh, fantastic! That's wonderful.
It's-
Wonderful. And I'm loving your jersey, Sweet Spot Tobago. That's the name of the group itself.
Yes. So
Yeah.
the name of the club is Sweet Spot Tobago.
Okay.
And the why sweet spot is because with a paddle, there is somewhere
Right.
the best place to hit a paddle is in the middle.
That's like a cricket bat. There's a sweet spot in the cricket bat as well.
Yeah.
Of the middle.
So when you hit it in the middle,
Yeah.
it's called a sweet spot.
Right.
So this is where you want to hit. This is the perfect feeling when you make contact with a with a ball.
Yeah.
So we use that into the name of
Sweet Spot Tobago.
Sweet spot as
So-
the perfect spot for
Okay.
pickleball.
So you have like merch on sale as well?
Yeah, we have merchant
At the venue?
sale. We at the venue you come. We also provide. We have shoes.
Oh.
We have clothing, like all the paddles, and we a distributor for a
like
few
that.
brands.
So this is a national player as well?
Yes, this is Samantha.
Samantha.
This is the spirit of the team.
so this is a dynamic duo right here.
So this is my doubles partner. Yes.
I really like that you all are branding Tobago as well. Sweet Spot Tobago. But I want to ask, right? Because in tennis, when you serve, you go like say sometime 97, 90 in the 90s miles per hour. What's the fastest you can serve with this one?
You're not gonna get 90 miles
You're
per
not
hour
gonna-
just
because it's
because the
light.
serve is underhand.
Honestly, like you have to like
Yeah.
oh.
So there's only so much power
Right.
you can put on an underhand serve.
So the trick with serving and getting a point in serving, you have to like spin, back spin, or
Spin and placement.
And placement.
Yeah.
Oh, like
you
that.
see,
Right,
yeah.
right.
That is Jay Sean.
Oh.
That's our 14-year-old and Josh.
Oh my goodness! So I have to come and take a sweat somebody. Yes.
Yeah.
It's good.
Those-
It's fantastic. Liselle, it has been so good this morning chatting with you, and I know I wish you guys all the best. I mean, in terms of getting support to the group, because as you mentioned, you have to raise $25,000 just to go to the Caribbean Championship, right?
Right.
And we have 4 Tobagonians there, and I'm sure Tobagonians will want to support the cause. Obviously representing the country. How can they get? So let's say a business out there and they want to sponsor. How can they sponsor?
Right.
You know, you have a bank account, or can they come to Baccarat and check you? How does it work?
Right. So get in contact with us 7/20/2025.
Yeah.
If you want to come out to Bacalet and see us in
Yeah.
person, we're there every afternoon. You come and you see us. And also we're going to have a few fundraising events happening. So this weekend we have a lot of fun events happening. We have clinics. Josh and myself are going to be teaching a clinic.
This
on
is that
Sunday.
Baccarat, right?
Yeah.
And what time?
So this is going to be at 8:30 a.m. You
Right.
send us a message, sign up. We have limited spots. We're going to be teaching clinics. We're going to have fun events. Example tonight, we
Yes.
have a wheel. And on this wheel, you have the option you have to play with your non-dominant hand. If
Right.
you spin and you get that for the entire match, you play with the non-dominant hand.
Okay.
And you get penalized if you break the rule.
Right. That sounds like fun though.
Yeah. So we have a few fundraising events happening in the next few.
And it
few
doesn't
days.
matter from what age you're looking at. I mean, I actually don't want no 4-year-old or 5-year-old. What age
So-
ideal to start?
Right now, we only do in the afternoon sessions.
Yeah.
We only do adults.
Adults, okay,
but
cool.
we started a children's program
Oh.
last year.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue that once the Caribbean Championships is over. We're going to continue to open up that group from ages to
Fantastic.
7 to 15. We have classes that we're going to have for that age group to get them involved in the sport.
And tell me about your social media handles. How can persons follow you guys?
So Sweet Spot Tobago on Instagram and Facebook. You just enter that and you would be able to find us. Once you search for Sweet Spot Tobago in Google, you would see us come up. And yeah, just reach out, and we always love to talk to people and get them as excited as we are about this new sport called pickleball.
Fantastic. Liselle, thank you so much for being here this morning, and I want to wish you and the group all the best with the Caribbean Championship. And I hope that more Tobagonians, like my good friend Ronel Wood, he works here. I would love to get him involved as well. He doesn't play sport, right? But I think this will be good for him.
Well, we're going to invite Ronel to come and play then.
This will be a very good sport for him.
This is a challenge, yeah? We have to see you there now.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming this morning. I think it's an amazing movement in Tobago, and I've seen the growth in it. And I can expect by the end of this year, you'll be overwhelmed with support from Tobagonians, young and old. Yes, and I wish you guys all the best with the raising of the funds as well. And I trust that Tobagonians would also support it. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I look forward to all the good things happening with pickleball nationally as well. To my good friend Kenisha Dennis as well. All the best to everyone. Guys, this has been the Sport Talk this morning on Tobago Updates Television. It's now 8:05 a.m. You should be in work by now. Coming up next with Good Morning Tobago, it's Natalie. But guys, let's do me a favor and share the live, share the live, share the live.